Hey, you see that? That's our first international arrest in Canada. Oh, you see that? That's our arrest in our 42nd state in Delaware. YouTube's censoring channels like this left and right. If you want to keep this movement alive, consider joining locals in the pinned comment. You can see all of these uncensored, no filter, for only $7 a month. And you can keep this movement alive and spite big tech. Choice is yours. You can support the group that has an arrest in 42 different states in 2 countries. You can see catches like the fire lieutenant, which I can't post publicly until after his trial. You can see all Stinghouse content that I think is too spicy for here, plus much, much more. Contribute directly to getting these people off the streets. Keep yourself entertained, keep us going, join locals, pin comment. What's up, guys? Before this video starts, be sure to follow us on all platforms, including on Rumble, which you can find in the pinned comment. This platform has been giving a lot of people like us a lot of problems lately, and Rumble is a lot more receptive to free speech and whatnot. So be sure to follow us on Rumble. Any video on here you can also find on Rumble, and if you're looking for a video and can't find it on here, it'll be on our Rumble. So be sure to follow us on Rumble in the pinned comment. Like the video. What's up? Before we get into the messages with Emily, I need to go over this real quick. In all seriousness, I know that everybody's sick of the old commercial, so here's a new one. If you're interested in buying merch, which is very comfortable, in all seriousness, get the merch here. We have all new stuff, including sweatshirts, shorts, t-shirts, maybe even hats. Check it out. Pin comment, GordonFlowers.com. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Those dogs.
Oh, shit!
Those dogs bite.
Shouldn't. I started getting up here and seeing, well, there ain't nobody at the mailbox. No, they won't bite.
All right. How's it going? Gordon.
Doing all right.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Yeah, I got this for you here. I kind of got to talk to you about Molly.
Molly?
On Facebook, yeah. Yeah, the girl I was messaging you. And just some messages online to some younger ladies.
I ain't been able to get on my Facebook for almost 6 months. Somebody did a long time ago.
Yeah, I was going to kind of talk to you about it, man. I think it's pretty important we go over this stuff because...
Well, like I said, I ain't been able to get on it for 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not that big of a...
I've complained. They said, well, for $300 we can fix it. Facebook's supposed to be free.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's not that big of a deal, but I just kind of want to go over some of the stuff. Just make sure
right.
that we get this addressed. I got people with me just for safety reasons because we're like in the boonies, as you know.
Yeah.
The cameras are all for safety, just so you can be sure we're not here to come on your property or any of that crap. You know what I mean? And I don't want your parents to really overhear anything either, because it's just kind of not their business, or whatever you want.
Like I just said, I ain't been able to get on that for 6 months. I finally said screw it and just deleted it. If it did delete, I'd uninstalled it from my phone because I can't get on it. There's no point in me having it on there. It's taking up space if I can't get on it.
Yeah, I mean, these messages could have been from...
This is the 3rd time I've had a Facebook. So...
Yeah, this one right here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, these messages could have been from 6 months ago. I don't know. I just know, I don't know. You could be lonely, just bored, just chatting up people. I don't know what it is.
No. They should, if they should have a date on them.
So this, that. Up here, let's step up. That must be fun.
There's no dates on them.
Well, this is actually in February, it looks like.
February?
Yeah.
January, February, March. This is March. That's 3 months. Like I said, I ain't been able to get 6.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe they had some other messages, because, I mean, you sent pictures of yourself, and I don't know. Maybe we were just bored. I have no idea. I mean, I'm just here to kind of figure out what's...
pictures or anything to anybody. Like I said, I ain't been able to get on it in 6 months.
Okay.
So I said, F it, and deleted it off my phone.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know, because these were just coming from your place in February. I mean, if you got kind of carried away and just wrote some stupid stuff, I mean, I don't really care. I'm just trying to figure out why this was said,
I wouldn't know why it's been said. I ain't been on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, this person who is saying they were you, I mean, on your account, saying hello.
Well, if there's any way y'all can just delete that thing, because like I said, I can't get on it. I've tried my password. I've tried every password I've ever used in 10 years, and I can't get on it.
Well, the Facebook's deleted now.
Okay, well, that works. Good.
Yeah.
Because now they can't use me anymore.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you think this knew who you were or anything?
It's possible. My ex has tried to get me in trouble many times. And she's known all of my passwords, so it could have been her. And
Really?
she's got pictures of me from years back.
Really? Does she have any, on her phone she has those pictures?
They'd be on her computer hard drive if she still got it, but yeah.
Really? So she has just this this picture of you and the cowboy hat, and
I've worn this for the last 15, 20 years.
Okay. Does she have any I don't know, inappropriate photos of you?
Well, yeah. I mean, hell, I had pictures of her.
Right. Yeah, it's a relationship. Yeah. But okay. So I mean, this girl Molly. I mean, for this didn't seem to know her age at first.
Yeah, if I ask somebody their age and they tell me they're under the age of 18,
yeah,
I'll tell them, well, we can talk, but only if your parents are okay with it.
Okay.
And it's anything like school bullying.
Okay.
Now, I've helped somebody out with school bullying many times.
How old was she?
She was 16.
Okay.
And she had some kid bullying her. She was actually talking about...
Oh,
and
so
I prevented
you kind of got her out of that. Okay.
And then...
was this on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay,
a couple
awesome.
months after that, my Facebook page was... And I was like, well, hell, what's going on here? I can't even log on.
Yeah.
So I reported it. Well, $300, we can fix that, no problem. Facebook's free, dude. You're not supposed to pay for it. You're not supposed to have to worry about people on it. It's supposed to be safe.
What are all of your accounts that have been... So, I mean, Facebook's been... What about other apps that have been...
Just Facebook.
Just Facebook?
Just Facebook.
Okay.
Actually, I'm getting tired of it. I'm going to quit using Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's not good.
Yeah, I used to use the first one that come out, not Facebook, but the very first one.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember the
MySpace?
name of it. Yeah, MySpace. But I ain't logged on to that now since it come out. I logged on to it once, and that was it. I couldn't remember how.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a problem.
Well, it seems like with this Molly, I mean, you mentioned that you help girls online. I mean, were there other, I guess, kids that came to you for help and you would help them out?
Yeah, and my ex has actually seen that a couple of times.
Yeah. So how old were all the girls that you would help out online?
Most of them was anywhere from 15 to 16.
Okay.
And they're having trouble with bullying at school. And
Yeah.
well, hell, I was bullied in school.
Oh, Jesus.
And I come close, and thankfully I had my mom to help. And me and my mom were close. We talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like, well, talk to your parents about it. Well, we're not close. Well, okay.
So you kind of fill that void for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I tell them what me and my mom talked about on it and
Mm-hmm.
how it helped with me, and tell them, well, go to the school guidance counselor, talk to them, talk to the principal. They will help you.
Okay.
And when it comes right down to it, it ain't the answer.
Right.
That ain't the answer for nobody. If you read in the Bible, it says if you commit, you do not go to heaven.
Yeah, even for kids.
Yeah, and that's, for some reason, that one seems to click on them. And they're like, well, I don't want that because I do want to see my friends and family.
So are all these people like only Americans, or are they like from all over the world?
I've had some from Spain talk about it.
Okay.
And it's like, well, I mean, it's a big problem.
These are all kids coming to you for help?
Some of them, and some of them adults.
Okay.
And then because people keep my Facebook account, well, I can't keep helping them.
Right. Do you have like anybody in, I don't know, like Asia or China or Japan, Korea? I don't know.
No, I had one in Australia.
Okay.
And he was actually being bullied by a teacher.
What?
Yeah.
So you had Australia, you had, I guess, Europe with Spain, right? North America.
I think
So you have you had any like in Africa at all?
Not yet.
Not yet?
But probably not now since I deleted it off my phone.
Oh, did you delete your Facebook in general, or?
No, I just deleted it off the phone.
Okay.
I said uninstall because I can't get on it. There's no point in me getting on it. So
Okay.
if they can take care of the rest of it, fine. If it's deleted, fine. Maybe I'll look and see if I can't find something safer than Facebook that can't be. As it is, I can't afford to buy a VPN to keep them from my stuff because I'm on.
I'm
so I'm
sorry to
on
hear
a
that.
fixed income.
Did you ever work at all?
I tried, and when I had it, they told me, well, you were supposed to disclose that, and you can't work here having.
What do you do for work?
I tried to be a mechanic. I'm actually pretty good rebuilding engines.
Yeah.
I'm rebuilding one down there now.
Well, rebuild your search engine so you can use Facebook again, man.
Well, vehicle engine and search engine is a whole different story.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because looking at these messages, I mean, there are very young kids on Facebook, like 12 years old, or I mean, they do come to people for help and stuff. I mean,
I've heard of it.
no, I mean, now that you're telling me that you use this to help people, I mean, I kind of understand why the messages were what they were, because a lot of this were helping this girl out. I mean,
Well, my ex also knew that I was trying to help people on Facebook too, because she'd seen me do it. So, I mean,
well,
I'm just tired of them getting taken.
Okay, well, I mean, you don't think she would try to help people in your name?
If she wanted to get me in trouble, yeah, she'd start helping people, and then she'd start doing other stuff.
Like what?
Just about anything. She's tried to get me in trouble since we broke up. She even accused me of discharging a gun off indoors.
Oh, really?
I've handled and fired firearms since I was 8 years old. I know how to handle them. I know you don't shoot them inside.
Right.
I mean, come on.
So she would try to get you in trouble, like on Facebook messages and stuff?
If she could, yes. She will get me in trouble on anything she can.
What would she try to do on the Facebook stuff to get you in trouble?
Anything. If she can get me in some major trouble, she'll do it.
Has she done that before?
Yeah, she actually got me locked up for 6 months before I finally got it figured out that it was her, not...
Like from Facebook, or?
Not from Facebook, just in general.
Okay.
And then once I got the evidence that it was her, the judge actually threw it out. And
so if she were to hack your Facebook, I mean, what are some of the stuff that she would be saying to get you in trouble on Facebook? I mean,
I don't know, just about anything in general.
Like anything specific?
I wouldn't know what she'd have to say.
Yeah.
She's wanting to cause as maximum damage as quickly as possible.
Really?
Yeah.
You think she would say anything like, I mean, what could get you in trouble on Facebook? Like people, or?
People, just, there's a lot of stuff to get you in trouble on Facebook. Like, I mean, while I was on Facebook, on my page, people had, they were posting nude pictures.
Oh.
Most of them are female.
Yeah.
And I actually went
Oh,
on Facebook.
you swing both ways? Most of them were female? So you saw some guy ones? Or?
I haven't seen any guy ones. Actually,
so most were
they
female?
were all
Okay.
female.
Okay.
And I actually went on Facebook on the message part,
Yeah.
not messenger, but leave a message or whatever for everybody to read.
Yeah.
And said, well, why is it all these women can take nude photos and do nude videos and post them on Facebook,
Yeah.
and a man can't do that? If a man does it, they lock up his Facebook page for 3 months.
Right.
But a female can do it?
Right.
That ain't right either.
Were some of the stuff on your feed stuff that, like, maybe someone put them there to get you in trouble, or?
That's possible.
Because, I mean, looking at photos of adults, I mean, you can't get in trouble for that. I mean,
No.
did someone, like, put some stuff on your Facebook feed that were, like, younger, like in bikinis or something, and you would have to report it? I don't know.
I mean, I've seen a few of them on there. I mean, everybody's posting pics of their kids and everything.
Oh,
on
okay.
Facebook,
Like,
so.
few of kids in, like, what? Like bikinis?
There's one ad on that I actually blocked off. I
Yeah.
didn't want to see it anymore. They were actually selling kids' bikinis.
Okay, selling pictures of kids in bikinis or kids' bikinis?
Kids' bikinis,
Okay.
but the kids were modeling the bikinis.
Oh, okay. And this was on your Facebook feed?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I blocked it. I didn't want to see it.
Okay. So what are some of the stuff on your Facebook feed that you had to block out because you didn't want to see?
That one, and really, honestly, if the men can't post nudes, the females shouldn't be allowed to either, so
Yeah.
I blocked those two.
Okay. Because I see on my Facebook feed, like, sometimes they post, like, not just ads, but, like, actual pictures of, like, you know, I guess you could say minors in bikinis, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that. Have you had to block that out before, too?
I have.
Okay. And this was just, like, on your feed when you would be exploring?
Yeah.
Okay. And how young were we talking with these girls? Like, toddlers, or?
Some of them, on ads, they go from anywhere from toddlers up to teenagers.
In bikinis?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'll block them. I mean, there's no point in seeing that. There's nothing
Right.
there.
What did you see on the Facebook or just on your feed without the ads? Like, how young were those girls?
From the adults posting them, some of them were 15 down to 9.
Okay. So it would be adults posting these kids in bikinis on your
Yeah,
Facebook feed?
they're
Okay.
families.
Oh, okay.
They're out on a family picnic out the
Yeah.
lake or whatever. They snap a picture and they post it.
Okay. Were the pictures of the whole family or just the girl by herself, or like a
The whole
combination?
family, or just the
was it like a combination?
son and daughter,
Okay. Oh,
or
okay.
mother and son, or father and daughter, or
Okay.
mother and son.
So it was like a combination?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, these messages really look like whoever this was trying to help this girl out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so, I mean, well, first.
I'd love to be able to get on Facebook without being.
Right, right. So, I mean, whoever this person said, first telling me somebody they're pretty, that's a compliment. You're pretty, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you don't mind talking to me, 39. I mean, from what it seems like, you said you help people, and, you know, I'm sure helping means complimenting them too. Like, you know, because pretty doesn't mean sexy or anything like that. It just kind of means like, you know, I can go up to my friend's little sister and be like, yeah, you're pretty, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from what it seems like, this could be, no shame if it is, man. I mean, I'm just kind of curious because some of the messages here, like, maybe some people could get the wrong assumption, but if you're just telling me that you're helping people out, I mean, this easily could just be like, okay, because from what it seems like, if you're preventing kids from, I mean, isn't the whole point to save kids here, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
That was the whole point of me being on Facebook, so I could help people and save people like that. But
how many kids do you think you ended up saving?
Over the last 15 years, on
Facebook?
When I can keep them from my account.
Yeah.
Over the last 15 years, I've probably saved 20 kids.
Oh, okay. So it's like you have your own little, like.
Yeah, they start talking about, and I'm right there. I can actually talk them out of it and prevent it.
How old was the youngest kid you saved, you
The
think?
youngest was probably 11.
Awesome. This was on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was, she was actually on her mom's page, and her mom was sitting there with her. She said she can't figure out what's going on. She can't get her to open up and talk about it.
Oh, geez. So you were able to do that?
Yeah, between me and her mother.
Okay. Awesome, man. So, anyway, this is between Molly and, I guess, your account or something. And
My account, but not me.
okay. She says, thanks, well, I'm 12. And you said, okay, I talk to anyone, everyone who wants, no matter their age. And you said, well, both in the USA, they both speak English. So, in fact, is where the U.S. language came from. So, I mean, are you part Creek Indian?
No, I'm Cherokee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, this person here said Cherokee, too, right here.
Yeah, my ex knows that.
Right, right. then whoever this was sent this founding father stuff. Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I think I'm fascinated with Indian culture, man. Take a lot of pride in that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
My whole family does.
Mm-hmm.
And my ex knows that, too.
Okay.
Because my son is part Cherokee.
Yeah. I mean, do you like read books on the Indians?
No.
No?
I can't read.
What?
I can't read. I actually have an app on my phone where I can speak to my phone. It puts out what I'm speaking, and then I can push the dot on the other side, and it reads what they've sent to me.
Oh, like it, so it basically speaks out what they're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you gotta spell your name though, right? Yeah. Okay. So basic stuff.
Like, I can do the basic stuff like cat, dog, and my name.
Yeah.
Most of the others I can't do. I can't read.
Okay.
Never learned.
Got it.
That's the hard part of being.
Oh, you're too?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, okay. So how were you able to ever drive?
Well, driving is easy.
Like the street signs, I mean.
Street signs, I recognize them by the shape.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like, you know, if you're going on 2nd Street, how do you know?
I don't.
Oh, you just kind of listen to the Google thing?
Pretty much.
Okay, okay. So you said, yeah, there's probably a few books on all of them. You can probably look them up on the internet, some books about them, but we don't look like that anymore. Now we look like this. I guess because you're kind of white, so, yeah, because, like, you know, you don't look like an Indian, but, like, you got some, because I have a friend who's Creek, and, you know, he's freaking, like, white like snow, you know, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't look like this. And then you have a pic. You don't have to if you don't want to. Then you call this a Stetson cowboy hat. Then Molly sends a pic of herself.
Yeah, I definitely don't recognize her. I've not had any pictures like that sent to me.
Well, this is just a selfie, though.
I know.
But I mean,
nothing like that popped up on my phone.
This kind of seems like, I mean, it kind of seems like fitting for what you would say, like giving her a choice to send a picture or not.
Yeah, I mean, she is pretty, but
yeah,
I've not got any pics sent to my phone on Facebook.
Sent to your phone, like a Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
So none of the girls you say from sent a selfie at all?
None of them.
Okay.
I've never asked for one. Never.
Okay.
I don't need to know what they look like.
Well, you don't see their profiles at least?
Usually I see a profile pic or I see one of their parents' profile pic. Because they're either old enough to have their own page or they're on their parents' page.
Okay.
And if they're on their parents' page, their parents right there with them.
Okay. So have you ever like video called one of the kids and the parents before?
No, I don't. Actually, anyone who has tried to video call me, I ignore them. I don't do them.
Okay. So all the times you got them out of just been all talking, like texting them?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Are you like a fast typer or do you like type pretty slow?
I don't type. I speak it to my phone.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, she says, really, I like Wolf's mom. Took us to an animal place last year, saw some. And then whoever this was said, animal place around here, that's called a zoo, but our rules run wild here. I even raised one a long time ago when I was about. So you raised a wolf before?
Yeah, it was my son's wolf actually.
Oh yeah, how's your son?
He's 11 now.
Nice.
And well, we actually ended up having to put him down when my son turned 5. We raised him together. And one day my son was out there playing in a water pit with him, and he turned around and bit him.
What?
Yeah, turned around and bit him. And when a wolf gets a taste of human blood, that's all they want. So
and it just becomes an addiction.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay. So, I guess you guys refer to it as timber wolf gray eyes when you have gray eyes here, or
never heard of it.
Timber wolf gray eyes.
I've never heard of that. My ex may have heard of it. Of course, she claims to be Wiccan, so she may have heard of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you ever like work at all? So you don't do any type of work?
No.
Okay. So, basically, I mean, the message is kind of escalated into some kind of sexual things with this Molly chick. Started in February. I mean, they weren't too bad. It seemed like she was kind of curious about some stuff. And that's kind of why I'm here to talk to you, man. But I mean, kind of hearing your background and kind of hearing like that you've helped so many kids, I can understand. I mean, you're obviously, did you have the kid with your girlfriend, your son?
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all are separated?
Yep, and she actually refuses to let me see him now.
Oh my God.
I'm actually fixing to go through Cherokee Nation and get a lawyer and try to get custody.
Well, I mean, that gives me a way of understanding of basically this type of stuff right here, because there's some people that really just, I don't know, they do this stuff to take advantage and get on. And I'm like, okay, I've seen other types of messages before where it's straight up just so, forward and just send this, send that, and I'm like, with you here, it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of just guiding this Molly girl. And I mean, here, whoever this was said, most of the girls around here have been having for 2 years before they even turn 12 years old. Because that's
my ex told me that once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you said here, okay, I guess I'll let you pick the topic of discussion. And she said, I don't care, really just not used to chatting to older men, get told I'm too young to talk to. Okay. So, she said here, nobody's ever too young or too old to talk to. I've talked to some people here that's as young as 5 years old. And she said on Facebook, and you said yes on Facebook and even several other chat sites. Everybody needs someone to talk to. So I assume like a 5-year-old wouldn't have like sexual messages sent to her. That seems like someone that just needs help.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that young on there. Now,
Yeah.
I've talked to a few parents about their kids.
Okay.
But nobody that young.
Has this all been on Facebook or other apps too? Or
Just on Facebook when I'm on it.
Okay.
The only other apps I've got are all adult apps, and that's where the adult stuff should stay.
Like
And
what
that's
app?
what I tell people.
What apps are those?
See, I have. That's an adult
Oh,
app.
I'm telling.
And well, really, that's about it. Really,
Yeah.
that's the only adult app I've got.
Mm-hmm.
I tried Facebook dating, but hell, I can't get nobody to talk to me, and well, now my Facebook page.
Right.
I couldn't log on, so
Mm-hmm.
I said, screw it.
I see. So you don't have like Twitter or anything, or no? Okay.
Might have to try that one though, if it's safer.
Well, someone with your
Safe.
accent probably gets banned on there pretty easily with that run it. But okay.
Well, they did ban Trump,
Yeah.
and I'm one who I'll speak my mind. If somebody does something stupid, I'll tell them it was stupid.
Are you
Yeah,
vaccinated? Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the vaccine?
I got the.
I'm shocked.
I didn't want to, but I got
Oh.
an 80-something-year-old grandma down there.
Oh, makes sense.
So. And it made me sick as a dog. She went and got vaccinated too, and it damn near.
That wasn't worth it then.
No.
Okay. So here you said you could take a pic of you in your swimsuits at home, and you said that's okay. If you decide you want to anyways, whether you're allowed to or not, I would love to see it, but you don't have to right now. It seems like you're not allowed. I mean, based on what you told me about previous conversations, you seem very respectful of the parents and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
But-
I've never said anything like that to
Okay.
anyone that young.
I mean, have girls ever came and like talked to you about inappropriate stuff, and have you had to shut down conversations like that? Like,
The only one I thought I was going to have to shut down, she started talking inappropriate, but then when she told me her age, I decided I didn't have to because she was 20.
okay. Yeah. So, you said if they said they're horny, they've had, you wouldn't believe how good it feels. She said, Molly said, I've had no idea. And you said your first real orgasm, you'll never want it to stop. So, I mean, all that stuff is fine. I mean, I get girls get curious online. But what's really my hang up here is basically, here was, if you were here with me, I would basically choke you and tie you up and have endless with you.
Yeah, no. I would never say that to a child. There's no point.
Yeah, and then another one was, I want you to take a video of you with...
What the hell?
Yeah.
Somebody's sick.
Okay. Emmett, dude. Those two messages I just spewed off about the endless... Those both were never said.
They weren't? Oh, thank God.
Well, Emmett, dude, your reaction was different when I said those. First when I read what was actually said, okay? Because I know you would never actually say something like that, and that's why you kind of were like, holy, because you know you didn't say that.
Yeah.
But when I was reading all the other stuff about you kind of teaching her and helping her, You were just kind of saying,
Well,
okay,
that would
yeah.
sound like something I'd say.
Right,
yeah.
right. So, look, man, I'm not judging you for any of this crap. I don't think you're a bad person or anything. If you told me that you prevented kids from, I mean, that's better than everybody here in probably 5 states. But in the end, like, the only reason I said those fake lines were because I wanted to see how you reacted versus the real ones. So I know this was between you two because it's not hard to just see where it comes from, okay? Because you have no you have no
Well,
VPN.
Anybody can pull halfway down the driveway and use our Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that, dude. I mean, but realistically, I mean, that's just so improbable. And the thing is, nobody's pulling down your driveway at all times of the day and just doing this because one of you guys would have noticed. So Emmett, like, look, I mean, the thing is, that's just I don't want to call it a piss poor. Like, and the thing is, I know you're not a dishonest guy. I understand why you're telling me this wasn't you because, yeah, you don't expect somebody to come to your house, say, hey, I have these messages to a 12-year-old every day. But, dude, like, the thing is, there's a reason I'm talking to you about it rather than just looking at them and thinking, oh, he's such a bad guy. Because I don't think you are. Because the thing is, if you forced her to do stuff, that's different than giving her the option. And the thing is, you started off, you taught her about American, Indian, Cherokee history, all of this stuff, man. I don't doubt your Facebook has been, I'm just saying with Molly, it didn't get.
Well, if that happened from January on, then it was, because I ain't been able to log on for 6 months.
Emmett, man, your Facebook's gone now.
Well, that's fine.
But there was a picture sent to her, which you could have been drunk, because, I don't know.
I don't drink.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know why you would have sent that. Maybe you were just carried away.
That's just it. I didn't.
Right, but
I don't know what to tell you. I did not send anything like that.
Right, but your reaction to messages that didn't exist were different than ones that did. And I kept saying
some of the ones that did would sound like what I would do. Because yes, I do prevent people from accidents and stuff like that.
I know.
But
and I don't think you didn't want to do anything with Molly but help her, man. But dude, if you look, if you had a wife with you, it would be different. Some of the stuff said in here, because you'd be cheating on her, be like, okay, you have no excuse to be lonely and send this. But since you're on and you're lonely, I can understand why this stuff was sent. It's not like you're forcing her to send pictures to you and all of that type of stuff, because that's ridiculous. You know that's wrong.
Ridiculous.
And and just talking to you, I just know that, okay, you obviously didn't cross a certain line here. Now I can see why I didn't cross that line, because you just don't do that. But look, man, I asked you earlier, are there any other apps you got on? And you said just Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's the only one I've ever been on, because that's the one I've been on the most.
Mm-hmm. So that means your Telegram isn't.
Telegram.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't logged on to it yet. It shouldn't be.
Right. Did you put your number in and you just don't log in yet, or what?
No, I haven't logged in at all today yet.
Oh, okay. So today you didn't log on to Telegram?
I haven't logged on to Telegram in 3 or 4 days so far.
Okay. So
I guess I might need to.
Would you consider that an adult app too?
That could swing either way.
Okay. I'd consider Telegram an adult app, whether it's politics, sports.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, look, I don't have any Telegram messages from you, man. I just know you got a Telegram. And guess what? Did you ever talk to your wife on or your ex on Telegram?
Yes, I have.
Yeah?
Trying to get her to bring my son to see me.
Okay. So she has a Telegram too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Telegram's because that goes to your phone. That's you just got to put in your code that goes to your phone. So unless your ex-wife got her hands on your phone the past couple of days, I don't think she did, because you haven't even seen your son. So, look, man, there's nobody around here. Whatever. I don't know why this happened. I'm starting to figure out, because you're lonely and you have good intentions. And hey, man, everybody makes mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not talking down to you, man. I'm talking man to man, okay? But you know some of the stuff was said here. You didn't cross a certain line, but you know, I mean, the reason why you're not being straight up with me is, look, it's not because you're a liar. It's because you know, it's just hard to talk about, especially to, you know, somebody who's a little bit of a stranger to you, man. I don't mean to be. My name's Gordon. But we do need to kind of get to the bottom of this, bro, okay? Because you're not a bad dude. We got to turn this around some way because you're going down a bad path. It's easy to see, okay? Don't be afraid to tell me. I don't think you need any type of trouble, bro. I just think you need some help with this type of stuff. Because, put it this way, if your wife were to find out about this, or I'm sorry, ex, did y'all ever marry her?
No.
Okay. She was never find out about your Telegram and your Facebook stuff. She would never let you see your son again, dude. So let's get this addressed and turned around, bro. Because, look, someone like you who actually gives about the land they live on, cares about their country, that's not something that I want to see go downhill, dude. I think if I wasn't here today, you would yourself over, bro. Very badly. Okay? Even these messages here, I didn't have to talk to you, man. I did because I care about you. I care about people who care about them, who care about themselves. The fact that you help girls out of that tells me all I need to know about you, man. That tells me that rather than you being a scumbag, evil, whatever, that, hey, man, something was said, it happened. Let's get you back on the track where you're talking to kids about prevention rather than some of the right here. But that's
what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, Emmett, man.
A lot of that is, yes, it's stuff that I would be talking about.
I know.
But when it turns sexual, at 12 years old, that's where I cut the line.
Okay. Well, maybe you sent some of the messages to her, then you got with the sexual stuff. I don't know. Because you sent some of these. That's easy to see. We both know, man. You don't need to be...
Well, I know it's been... But...
Mm-hmm.
When it turns sexual, that's where I stop. And it's usually when they start it, because I don't start something like that. I won't start something
I'm not saying you did.
If it's going to turn sexual with me, they got to be at least 18 to 20 years old.
Okay. So either this could have been, she sucked you into this, she could have initiated it, or this could have been a one-off. Maybe you've talked to so many kids about positive stuff and helping them out that maybe you just slipped up one time and got carried away. Maybe. I don't know.
Doesn't sound like something I'd do.
I know. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is this a pattern for you? Or is this a one-off? Is this a once-in-a-blue moon thing?
That's not something I would ever do. That's what's got me puzzled.
Well, I'm not saying you do it again. I'm just saying it happened, man. Because look, based on when I was reading some of the messages that weren't sexual, you're kind of nodding, saying, okay, when I said you said this, you're like,
yeah, that would sound like me.
Right. So, look, I'm not denying your Facebook's been, I absolutely believe you help kids out. But, look, man, what I'm trying to tell you is one little slip up can put you down a deep, dark rabbit hole, dude.
I know,
that's
seen it happen to many people.
Yeah, I'm sure you come across adults online, too, that have been up individuals.
Oh, yeah.
Like very deep into kids.
Yeah, and I usually block them.
Yeah.
There's no point in that.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I know a lot of them are on Telegram, too. I mean, have you had to block them on Telegram?
I've blocked up probably 20 of them.
Like into kids?
Yeah.
Okay. How do they signal to you? Were they in groups with you, or were did they just DM you you never wanted to see?
They'll send something, I'll be like, holy, no, I don't want to see that. You know what? Delete, block. Ain't got to ever see it again.
We're talking about child. They send that garbage, and you're like, oh, that, and block.
Delete, block, done.
So did all 20 of these people you blocked, I know it's give or take, it could be 17, it could be 23, 20 is like a ballpark number here. Did they all send you like child, you had to like get rid of it, block them?
No, some of them were just underage and started talking sexual and I'll block them.
So do the people that send you child, are they adults or kids?
Never asked. Once it's sent, I delete and block.
Oh God, okay.
I don't ask how old they are.
They send you that stuff? Did they send you videos or photos or just both, or what would they send you?
I've had one send a picture, and I deleted and blocked, and that was it.
Okay.
I don't deal with it. I won't deal with it.
Okay. So was this all on Facebook, Telegram, on both Facebook and Telegram, or just
on Facebook?
Okay. So you're telling me all these people that sent you these basically child images wasn't on Telegram? Because I know they populate Telegram.
I've blocked a few of them off of Telegram.
Okay. What would they send you exactly? Like, do you remember what the pictures were, or do you just remember it being child?
Just remember it being a picture I didn't want to see ever.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're talking about a 25-year-old big, are we?
No.
Talking about little kids?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
if you can,
pics nobody'd want to see.
right. If you can remember, help. I mean, honestly, this is kind of your chance to separate from on there doing that. Because I know you're not taking any of those pics and sending them to people. You're receiving them when you're not even asking.
Yeah, and I delete and block.
Yeah. So kind of separate yourself here, man. So if you remember, like, were these girls like infants age or toddlers? Like, we're talking that young or like 10 to 11? Like, how are we talking?
I don't think anybody sent me one that young.
Yeah. What was the youngest you think? Like 10, 11?
Probably about 13.
Okay.
14.
Were they?
They're still too young, so it's delete and block,
Sure.
You know?
Was it like a picture of? Was it like a picture of a kid and an adult, or just a kid, or just like what was it? If you can remember, like just.
It's been a while.
How long ago did they send that to you?
7 to 8 months ago.
Okay. And this was Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I delete and block. Most people, they'd say report me. I mean, to each their own. You want to do it, keep it to yourself. Don't show it to me. Delete.
Live and let live type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to respect that. So you said you got some on Facebook too. Who would send you that stuff?
I have no clue. But the one person that did send it, I deleted and blocked.
Okay.
And I ain't heard nothing from them since.
So one person sent it to you on Facebook, then there was a few on Telegram that sent it. Is that
Yeah.
okay? So
it happens. I delete and block. There's no point in seeing it. I don't want to see it.
Right. So were these like groups on Telegram, or was it like in DMs, or what was it?
The one that sent it on Telegram, it wasn't a group. It was just an individual person.
He found you and DM'd you this stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
How many images did
you want to be friends? Hey, check this out.
Oh
delete,
God.
Block.
How many images did he send you?
Just the one before I deleted and blocked him.
Did any of these, like, basically people, did they ever spam you with images of this type of stuff?
Never had anything spam.
What's the most one of them sent you in one little sitting?
Just the one.
Okay. So how many?
I don't let it go any further than one before I delete and block them.
Well, because I know that, like, you open a message and there's like 5 images sometimes.
Yeah, I don't go through them. Once I see one, it's deleted and blocked.
Okay. So this happened a few times on Telegram and once on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most recent that happened on Facebook?
Facebook, just before I got it.
Okay.
And I think that's probably how I got it. It got sent to me, and when I opened it up, it was bam, there it was. And it's like, you know what, delete, block. And then a couple of weeks later, I couldn't log in.
Oh, okay. Got it. So, I mean, what it seems like. So basically, all this child sent to you after you've helped kids out.
Yeah, it's pathetic, but I don't want it.
How do they know to send it to you?
No clue.
So, you mentioned that, dude. I think what happened to you, man, is you got corrupted, man. I think you saw some and it switched you, man.
No, I want someone around my age.
I know that's ideal. I'm not saying your preference is like, Molly's age, but I'm just saying something snapped, man. Trying to figure out, because I mean, if you got sent that stuff, even though you didn't want to see it, probably seeing it just corrupted you, dude. Because all our minds can always be vulnerable.
I mean, the human mind is only human. But
yeah.
That's not in my nature. I won't allow that around me. I'm trying to get my son.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we should get this turned around.
That's also why I'm concerned about that. I mean, if my ex did that, then she's not only got proof of what she's done there, claiming it's me, she can use that against me.
Well, she didn't. We talked to her and we kind of figured out it wasn't her. So, I mean, that only leaves one person. But again, this is just kind of, think of it as
I don't send pics of myself to young girls. That's not something I would do.
Hey, man, just because it's, dude, you've been online for over a decade, man. Everybody has a one-off, you know? So, here's it. If they said they're horny, they won't believe how good it feels. And, well, you don't have to have a boy or grown man to give you an orgasm. You can give yourself one. I can tell you how if you want me to. So, again, leaving it up to her. And I want you to video yourself doing it and send it to me.
Yeah, no, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, yeah. So basically, the stuff I was reading about, let me know when you're touching yourself and I can teach you, no reaction. When I talked about the video, you never asked her for the video because that one doesn't exist. The video one. When I brought up the video, you said no.
Yeah, I'm sitting there shaking my head on all of it.
Okay, Emmett.
None of that sounds familiar.
Emmett, dude, I'm not here to oppose you, but who are you fooling, bro? Like, look,
I'm not trying to fool anybody.
You need to find it in yourself to be honest with yourself about what happened. I mean, you want your son back. I don't think you're an issue around him. I think you're probably, after talking to your wife, Blair, whatever her name was.
Who?
Could have been someone else. Talking to her, I feel like he's better off with you than her. But I mean, like, look, this isn't going after a little boy, all right? I'm not even saying you're going after little girls. I just think you're bored and horny, and you're a man who's just single.
Yeah,
because look,
a lot of that does sound like something I would say.
Yeah.
Getting through hard times and stuff like that, trying to help people. But when it turns sexual, that's not something I would put on Facebook towards a child.
Okay. So maybe you got for the sexual messages. Because if you're saying you don't remember saying the sexual stuff to Molly.
I don't.
Okay.
And if I say something, I remember it. I'll remember it months down the road.
Okay. Seemed like you had no issue when I was just talking about, you were teaching her about the Cherokees and stuff like that.
Yeah, no issue with that. I mean, it's something I would actually do.
Right. I think it's something you did.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
But I don't remember any pics, and
well,
I was never given a name.
Oh, from that girl?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do faintly remember this girl. You just didn't remember her name. She never gave you a name.
I was never given a name.
Uh-huh.
I was never given any pictures.
Okay. So you remember telling the girl about the Cherokees then?
I remember telling several people about Cherokees.
Okay. But if you remember something months down the line, you surely remember something from 2 weeks ago when you were telling her about the Cherokees. So you were never given a name. Well, I don't see the word Molly anywhere in here. Pot or something, but I don't think y'all were. So, look, man, if you got all the sexual messages, but you did send her the Cherokee stuff, you said you never got a name from her. I don't see her giving you a name. Maybe it's on a profile and you forgot her profile, but she didn't say, oh, I'm a... But I asked you remember teaching the girl about Cherokees? She said, yeah. So, if you did that, I mean, there's no age too young to learn about American history.
No,
Fascinating.
there's not.
Fascinating.
I mean, it can help them in school.
For sure. So, if you taught this girl did you teach this nameless girl? So you remember like 2 weeks ago then teaching her about the Cherokees then, do you? Don't you?
Not 2 weeks ago. I remember teaching somebody about 3 or 4 weeks ago about the Indians.
Okay.
But I didn't get a name.
Okay. And was she around like 11 to 13, just young like that?
Around 13
okay.
is what she told me.
Okay. So this was on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been able to access your Facebook a couple weeks ago then? It's okay if you have.
A separate one.
Okay, separate one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I get to once somebody, I delete it, log completely, and I'll try and make a new one if it'll let me.
Okay. So the one on Facebook now, the one with like the American Indian cartoon, that one's
been
okay.
the one with the picture of me on it's been, and I've got another one which I guess I'm going to delete it, and there's no picture. No picture.
Okay. So, I mean, February 24th, that's basically like 3 weeks ago. It's like 2.5 weeks ago, rounded up one way or another. Okay. So, unless there's two 12-year-old girls talking to you at one time.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I don't ask ages and all that. If they tell me their age, that's fine. I'll tell them, well, it's okay to talk, but we're going to keep it to where it needs to be.
Okay.
If you're having school troubles, if you're having trouble at home or anything like that, let's talk about it.
Okay.
If not, well, you want to talk about anything else, your favorite cartoons, school, a movie you like to watch, something, we'll talk.
Okay. So basically, so you do kind of remember telling this girl that just about like Cherokees and saying I'm from Oklahoma, you know, just basic like historical stuff.
I remember telling somebody that.
Okay, like 3 weeks ago.
Somewhere around in there.
Okay.
But that was on a separate Facebook page.
Is it under your name, Emmett? Which one is it?
I'd have to go pull it up.
Uh huh.
I quit keeping up with it.
What your name was on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have to go pull it up to see what it is on there. Because every time I put my name on it and a picture on it, somebody. I can't get more than 2,000 or 3,000 friends on there, and then it's gone.
Okay. So I'm confused. So you said this was your girlfriend, you telling her about the Cherokees because she knows you like the Cherokees, and now it's you on a separate Facebook telling her about the Cherokees. I mean,
telling someone else about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's just no way that your girlfriend, because I mean she didn't do it. I talked to her, but there's just no way that anybody would know that you're talking about somebody to the Cherokees. So look, man.
The name you tried to give me of my girlfriend, that's not my girlfriend.
I got it mixed up. I'm not even from here. So basically, I mean, look, if you, I can see getting with the sexual messages, but Emmett, you're like a walking encyclopedia. You love the Cherokees. Is your girlfriend Cherokee?
No.
She wouldn't give a about the Cherokees, that. I mean, again, it wasn't her.
But she would.
Yeah.
She would know all about them.
Right.
She was with me for 7 years.
So you told a separate minor about the Cherokees 3 weeks ago.
I've told many people about them.
But you specifically said minor.
Told many people about it. I've told many people about it.
I know, but 3 weeks ago you were telling everybody about the Cherokees?
Yeah, I tell everybody about the Cherokees when I talk to them on Facebook. That's the first thing we talk about.
The Cherokees? Okay, well you said this one never gave you a name, so I don't see that she gave you a name. So, I mean, I could see that you talked about other girls on here too, saying like they come to you saying they've had all the. You didn't say that you talked to them about it. You just said that they've come to you and said that stuff.
I've never had anyone talk to me about for adults.
Okay. I mean, here, you're kind of guiding her how to touch herself. I mean, yeah, this is all here. I mean, okay, then you can get a little water on your hands, start rubbing you that way. Then, so I mean, can we just kind of walk back and distinguish what you said versus what you didn't say? So, and you are 39, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex knows that.
Well, yeah,
everybody I talk to knows
that's
that.
Easy to find out. Yeah. So here you said hello. She said, hi, how are you doing today? I'm good. Well, first, telling someone they're pretty, that's a compliment. You are pretty. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You don't mind talking to me, 39. That is 100% country slang right there. That is country dialect. I talk to everyone who wants to, no matter their age. You said you're from USA. You said, well, then both in the USA, they both speak English, so in fact, where the U.S. is language come from. So being the encyclopedia you are, it's fair to say you said that too. Which is really cool. And you said before you came over here, it was just my ancestors and Native Americans. I'm Cherokee, by the way. So just let me know where you started to get here. So you sent this. which I'm sure is still on your phone here, this picture. She says, cool photo, so you live in a, I guess she spelled TP wrong, she doesn't know. She said, no, don't look at that anymore, and we don't live in teepees anymore, we live in regular houses, a red cloud there at the bottom of the corner, that was the chief of the Cherokee Nation a long time ago. So there's probably a few books. Okay.
Yeah. Never sent my picture. I was never given a picture.
Okay. So you think this is where you got, so all of that, so all of the stuff about the Cherokee was...
I don't send my picture to nobody.
Okay.
Ever. If somebody asks for my picture, I tell them no, I don't send my picture.
Okay, so basically, all the stuff up to the Cherokee Nation stuff was you. And then this was...
Yeah, it had to been. Because I don't send my picture. Never. I won't. I've had many people ask me for my picture.
Okay.
You're not getting it. I don't send it.
Okay. I mean, this Facebook is... I mean, maybe you were able to get back into it for a little bit, then I got again.
Well, the fact that it's deleted, thank God.
Hmm?
I'm glad. Because then it can't be again.
Okay. She shows this pic.
I will not send my picture to nobody, ever. I've had several people ask, even adults ask for my picture.
Well, this was just your profile pic, though. This wasn't like a pic of you. This was just your profile pic. So, well, I mean, it was a pic of you, but it's like the same picture that was on your profile. So it's not like you sent a new picture of you.
Well, then anybody could have got that picture off the profile.
Well, of course. But again, like, we're all kind of coming back here. And of course...
When you get down to about the tub there, you pick up my Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
That I don't know, but I know a buddy of mine actually showed me an app online. You can download it. You can buy his Wi-Fi you want.
Yeah, what's the app called?
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
But it is there. Look it up. It's on Play Store.
So
Wi-Fi on Play Store. Look it up.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is after the Cherokee stuff, this guy all the way here went there, found your Wi-Fi, into your Wi-Fi, and this all happened right after you said. This all happened right after you talked about the Cherokee stuff, like literally 2 minutes after the same conversation.
Time dates on these?
Yep. 41 or 21:44 time, so this would be about 3 o'clock here.
3 o'clock a.m.
PM.
p.m.
Yep.
I'm already asleep.
Oh, you're asleep?
Yeah.
It's like
I go to sleep at 10.
at 10 a.m.
10 o'clock at 10 p.m. at night.
Okay, so 3 p.m. you'd be awake.
3 p.m.
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you told me earlier that you remember saying this and all.
some of that, yeah, I'd remember saying, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But once it gets there to my pic, I don't send pics.
Okay.
I will not send pics.
So is it fair to say you sent some of these messages, but not all?
Some of them, probably, yeah, but not all of them, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, probably isn't exactly being honest. I mean, it either happened or it didn't. I mean, I'm not saying you're trying to be dishonest here, but did you probably send them, or did you send these to this girl who didn't give you her name?
Considering I never got a name from her, most likely, yes. Most of them, right down to the pic, yeah, I probably sent.
Okay.
But the pic of me, I don't send my pics, ever. I will not. And I won't ask for pics. Because if I'm going to help somebody, I don't need to know what they look like. And they don't need to know what I look like. If I'm going to teach somebody something like this, I don't need to know what they look like. They don't need to know what I look like. I'm not sitting in a classroom with them. I'm not sitting in a therapy office with them. They don't need to know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So animal place around here that's called a zoo, but our rules run wild here, even though I was raised a long time ago when I was your age. So what's the zoo? Animal place around here that's called a zoo. What is that? Like, I don't know, there's no zoo here. What is the zoo? What do y'all call it here?
A zoo? The only zoo I know about's in Little Rock.
Yeah, animal place around here that's called a zoo, but our rules run wild. Oh, maybe you're just talking about America. Okay. I even raised one. A wolf a long time ago. Okay. So how long have you been raising wolves for?
I've raised wolves since I was 12.
Oh, awesome.
I'd find one out caught in a trap, a pup, and I'd bring it home and raise it.
So it started when you were 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. says, animal place around here that's called a zoo, but our rules were wild here. I even raised one a long time ago when I was about your age, talking about a timber wolf. So.
Timber wolf? I've not raised a timber wolf. I've raised the young wild wolves around here.
Right, well, you call it timber wolf gray eyes. There's no timber wolves here in Oklahoma, I don't think.
Yeah, there's not.
Right, so.
And I've been here my entire life.
Right, but, you know, timber wolf gray eyes, I think you were just referring to wolves in general, since I was your age, so 12. So Mr. So it wasn't your girlfriend, because we crossed her off the list. And I think your girlfriend would be shot if she were to come here. So, Emmett, no knows that you raised wolves since you were 12. Only you know that. So was this you too right here about talking about wolves and just raising them? I think this could have been, because who else would have known that?
My ex and her current boyfriend.
No, she's not telling her current boyfriend about raising wolves. She didn't say, well, my ex-boyfriend used to raise wolves when he was 12. No, but come on, man. And so you're telling me, where's your ex live now? Muldrow?
Down there in Muldrow somewhere.
Okay. I have a hard time believing that her boyfriend would care about you.
If they're trying to prevent me from getting my son, they would.
Yeah, I understand. But her boyfriend, what does he even do for work?
He doesn't. He's
Oh, so it's got a Wi-Fi?
That's possible.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, Emmett,
I've seen people on meth into stuff, so.
Yeah, Emmett, my patience, man, is like literally just, it's endless, man. Like, I literally just, there's literally nothing that's going to tick me off.
I'm telling you, when it comes to me, where it ended up with my picture sent, to me, that's where it stops. Because I ain't been able to get on it.
Yeah, but, you know, the thing is, man, I mean, this also sent a picture of your by the made in tall bottle of soap. You said it's not even fully hard now. It'll get big as the bottle is long.
Yeah. No.
No, this isn't your made in tall bottle with your. That's crazy.
No. It's not.
Wait,
I see mine every day when I take a piss. That is not me.
So it's not fully hard now. It'll get big as the bottle's long. What do you think about it? Is it something you like to see? Wait, so if they're trying to f you over and your girlfriend has pics of you, wouldn't she be sending your?
She could if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Or she could be sending his, trying to say it's me.
Right, but if that ever went to anybody and they saw that and they saw it was his, he'd be in trouble. And I don't think she's trying to get him in trouble.
Yeah, but I doubt anybody's going to say, well, in court, well, let's pull your pants down and see if it looks the same. No, that is not me.
Yeah, I mean, Emmett, dude, like, all of it came from this property. So there's nobody that drove their car and your Wi-Fi, okay? If you sent some of the messages, you sent them all, okay?
Not necessarily.
You stopped talking. You stopped talking to her. You did the right thing and stopped talking to her, because I know you crossed the line. Emmett, if you were talking to her today, I'd be like, dude, what the f are you doing? The reason I'm here is because you stopped talking to her, and I want to know: is this going to happen again? Is this gonna?
As long as people on my Facebook send that stuff, I'm gonna delete the one I got. I'm not getting back on it. Facebook.
Yeah, but is this gonna happen again? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you stopped talking to her, man. You did the right thing. But you know the thing is, Emmett, if they were trying to f you over, why would they not keep talking to her?
I don't know.
Yeah, because what would have happened was you stopped yourself over. And look, man, if you went to go fly to meet this girl, okay, there'd probably be an issue, right? But this is just internet stuff. I mean, come on, bro. It's like nothing. I don't care.
As far as pics go, I don't send those. I won't send those.
But you did.
That's private.
Literally.
No, I didn't.
Then this Tinkerbell. You talked about cartoon characters. Look, man.
The only I got is and I haven't seen cartoons on it.
Mm-hmm. But dude, I don't know how long you've been in this rabbit hole, bro. There's a reason. There's basically a reason. There's a reason why I'm talking to you, man. Because I'm not just looking at these Facebook messages. This is what I could print out. This is what I could print out without getting myself in trouble. There's a reason why when I asked what adult apps you have, you forgot to say Telegram. You left it out on
Telegram would...
So you don't think the app that you're receiving child on is an adult app? That's come on, man. I mean, Emmett, dude, eventually, and the reason, look, I'm not calling you a liar because anybody in this situation wouldn't be telling the full truth. Me included. If you told me everything straight up, said, I love little girls, yeah, it's sociopath. I don't know, you're not that. But, man, dude, I can see it in your eyes, bro. You really don't want to be this way anymore. And you want to see your son. Let's work on this together. I'm not standing out here for over an hour at this point because I don't believe in you, man. It's easy to, all I had to hear was, oh, you received child, okay, cool. That's it, that's who you are. I could write you off like, that's what he is. You're not that, man.
The only ones I have received, I've deleted and blocked. I don't want to see it.
Yep. But the thing is, here in the messages, you offered to send her some. You said, I have a video of a very young girl. I'm going to pull it up. So you don't mind teaching you how to give yourself an orgasm made me horny, do you? You weren't born like this, bro. What happened online to make you like this? Because Emmett, dude, it's not hard. Those Telegram chats, not hard for me to be in there with you watching.
I kind of figure that.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I'm giving you the chance to tell me basically everything I already know. If I thought that Molly was the only one these kind of chats were said to, I don't think you ever went to go meet a girl offline. That's a whole other level. But you're on your way to that, dude. Because you're not stopping yourself. So, don't think I'm here to oppose you, man. Why? When did this stuff start for you, bro? Just Emmett, just tell the truth.
I am telling the truth. It's not started for me like that.
Yeah.
I stop.
Was this the first?
Anytime it goes sexual, I stop.
Why didn't you stop it this time? Why didn't you stop it, dude? Emmett, I don't doubt you've blocked child stuff, but earlier you said you usually block them.
No,
not always.
I said I block.
You said you usually block them. Usually. Emmett, I think what happened is you've got sucked into some really bad shit online, bro. You did. I can see it in your eyes. It's apparent, man. You're starting to sound defeated right now. Because everything you're telling me, you're trying to deflect from it, we both know it's not working, man. Little by little, you're telling me what really happened. You went from, oh, I was on Facebook, I couldn't access it. Well, I had another account. Well, I did talk to her. Come on, you're all over the place, bro. Look, I'm not here to berate you, anything. I'm not here to judge you. You're not a man. You're associating with them, though. Separate yourself from them. Here's your chance to do it. Because if I thought that a God-fearing American like you, who has pride in this land, who's going to have kids on this land, die on this land, you're not moving here from your whole life. You're going to be here forever, man. This is what we need more of. I could have ripped you off so easily, bro. So easily. Like I said, I don't think you need trouble. You need some help. But I could see it in your eyes, though. You want to tell me the truth so badly. So just do it, man. I'm not going to scream at you. I'm not going to give up. I just want to know why you're putting your son's custody in jeopardy.
I'm telling you, when it comes to pictures, I don't send them.
You did this time.
I did not.
Emmett, you're all over the place with this stuff, man. You're all over the place. You're associating with on Telegram.
No, I blocked them on
How do they know to find you?
Anybody can find anybody. All you got to do is look somebody up.
Right, how do they know to look you up, Emmett? Emmett,
don't know.
What happened to be like this, man? I just want to know. Why did somebody who used to help kids from getting... What turned you like this, bro? What did? What did it?
I don't see why you can't understand. That quit the minute my picture was sent. I don't send my pic. Ever. That was not me. From my pick on, was not me.
Okay. So, Emmett, if that was the case, you would have just told me that immediately. You would have told me that immediately.
Oh.
Okay. So, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is this a one-off, or have you been doing this for so long that you don't want it to be known?
It's
Because
not.
Emmett, it's not hard to see that even before 6 months ago, the same types of messages were being sent. It's not hard to see. I could pull up your Facebook history. It's not hard. You said it's so easy to go into a Wi-Fi. Well, imagine how easy it is to find Facebook messages. Okay? I printed out Molly's because this is the most recent one. All right? That's just what I printed out. I can spew off. It's been going on for, as far as I saw, a couple years.
Yeah, and my Facebook has been for several years. I've told you, I've been many times.
But no, I mean, you obviously got back into your Facebook to delete it.
No, I don't delete it. I delete it from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, pull it up, uninstall, done.
What does that do for you?
It just takes it off my phone. No more app on my phone. I can't touch Facebook app and it come up.
Yeah, but I mean, have you noticed that you sent sexual messages to minors and you had to say sorry or something? Did you ever apologize for any of this stuff?
I've never been able to get on them after once I get hacked and I can't log back on, I take it off my phone.
I mean, you surely know that your profile sent a lot of sexual messages to younger kids.
Well, if it has, it's because it's been hacked and I'm tired of it.
You obviously know it has. You obviously know those messages have came from your account for a couple of years now, at least. And you've done what about it? Have you ever apologized to those kids for those messages coming from your account?
I don't know where any of them's coming from or to. If I'm being, I don't know where it's going or where it's going from.
Yeah, but I mean, Emmett, I mean, surely you know what these are trying to do to you. But the thing is, they're not. They don't exist. You're sticking with the story of someone came to your house right here. I mean, it's just so unbelievable. Like it's at a point where it's just kind of. I mean, dude. I mean, come on, man.
Well, I've been telling you the truth this whole time. You can take it how you want.
No, you said you said
you
said you never got. You said you never got. You said you never sent any of these messages to her. Now you said it's some of them. You said you weren't on Facebook for months. Now it's a couple times. You said that the only other app you have is it's also Telegram, where I've seen some child.
I figured Telegram would be considered an adult app. You ask how many adult apps I've got.
So
Telegram is just an app to me.
So what's been on Telegram then besides child?
Everything from the way the race cars are doing to building vehicles.
So that's not an adult thing, building vehicles?
Sometimes, no. I've had people ask how to build a vehicle for their kid. Hey, you know what? I want somebody to teach my kid how to build a vehicle. Okay, well,
on Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay, so an adult on Telegram DM'd you specifically?
Yeah.
How would they know that you can build vehicles?
Because it's on my Telegram that I can build vehicles.
Yeah? Okay. So, first of all, it's not what's on your Telegram. Because, like you said, it's easy to look you up on Telegram. Okay. So, I mean, Jesus, Emmett. Basically, I can't print them out because you obviously know I can't print them out. There's Telegram messages of you not only receiving child, trading it too. Yeah, there is.
Well, then I won't have to delete it because I've been, and I'm not going to be on something.
Nobody Telegram. Nobody did.
If they can get my phone number, they can.
But they can't get messages to your phone number. Nobody your stuff, dude. Nobody.
Guess I'm not going to be on Telegram. If that's just being sent and somebody's getting it traded, I'm not going to be on it. It's not going to be associated with me.
Okay. So, I mean, are you really telling me if I were to go through your phone right now, I'd find nothing? I mean, we both know. You wouldn't let me go through it right now. Because you know. I know. I don't want to go through it. But you wouldn't let me. You wouldn't pull your phone right now and show me because you know it's on there. You know it is. We all know. So I'm trying to give you an out. Like, I got sucked into this. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. But, damn, if you're just like this, then I was wrong, bro.
I'm not like that.
Okay. So, you know how people join gangs and they never wanted.
They get jumped in or jumped out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
And they never wanted to, and they get sucked into it. They get forced into it. Is that your people?
Likely a neighbor.
Okay. They get forced into it. They get coerced into it. They fall in. They dip their toes in the water they don't want to be into. Look, you're not the gang leader. You got initiated into it, and I wanted to get you out.
Well, like I've been saying, anytime I get something like that, I block them and delete them. And I will continue doing that.
I'm sure you've done that at first, but it's so easy to see on your Telegram that that's not been the case recently. Well, what?
I don't know what to tell you there.
Really, Emmett? So, really? Because, I mean, on your phone right now, it's so easy to see what's on your phone. Like, I mean, it's so obvious what's on your phone. Like, if you gave me your phone right now and basically let me scroll through it, I would find a lot of that ain't supposed to be on there. So, you probably need to delete some stuff, Emmett, which we both know. So, I'm trying to help you here, man, because I know you're not like this. Okay? You're posing right now as something you're not. It's evil, bro. You're not like this, Emmett. You're not. But you're posing as something that's really bad. Why can you snap out of it?
Like I said, I'm going to go delete all of my apps that I've got, because if they can be, I don't want
But nobody's putting those images on your phone but you, bro. Nobody is. Why can't I just hear the truth, Emmett? Because you're dying to just say it, man. I'm not, man, dude, I'm not here to, who that is? You drunk?
No.
Is that your people?
No.
I'm not here to oppose you, man. Be quiet when he walks. Dude, I'm not here to oppose you, bro. But goddamn, dude, you're trying to see your son. How are you going to see your son when you're telling this girl this stuff? You can say over and over and over again. But it wasn't your wife, or your ex, I'm sorry. It wasn't her. There's nobody. Nobody's coming to bump nowhere and doing this to you. You're doing it to yourself. Probably because you are bump nowhere. If you're just lonely, maybe it's because you're missing your kid, that you want something to fill the void for you, just like you filled the void for those kids. But, dude, I know you didn't want it to get this far. I know you didn't. You wanted to help. You wanted to help them. I'm not saying you like kids. I'm just saying, I know your preference is adults. You had a kid with one. I mean, well, of course, you got to get your part of that, right? I'm just saying it turned into something that you didn't want it to turn into. You got to get these demons out, man.
Like I said, if that's where it's all going, then I ain't going to have any apps. I'll go delete all my apps because I don't send that stuff.
If that's where it's all going, can you not just tell the truth about it?
I didn't send that.
If it's where it's all going. So Emmett, you're telling me on your gallery right now there's 0 images of child? Come on, man.
No, there's not.
So can I go through it?
I have no child on my phone. See, dogs, wiring.
May I have it to go through it? No,
do it right now.
May I just hold it?
There's no on my phone.
Where's Telegram?
I don't have it on that one. I deleted that off of here a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So it's a Telegram's on another phone?
No. I deleted Telegram off of this one a long time ago. Now, my old phone, the one that the screen and everything got shattered, it may still be active.
You said you were on Telegram last 4 days ago. Which app? Which phone was that? Which phone were you on Telegram on 4 days ago? If you deleted Telegram a long time ago on this one.
I had a friend of mine over here 4 days ago. He's got Telegram.
You said you were on your Telegram 4 days ago.
Yeah, on his phone.
So you logged into your Telegram on his phone?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Why?
I don't know. I mean, hell, I've had people borrow my phone to log into stuff.
So you logged into Telegram on your friend's phone. Can you blame anybody? Can you blame anybody? Can you just blame everybody but yourself for everything, dude? Do you just do that? Is that what you do? Do you just, if you wanted to log into Telegram, you needed to get the PIN code to your phone and you logged in on your friend's phone? That makes no sense, especially knowing that you've received child there. And that's what you want to pin your friend with that stuff? Come on, man, you're not that bad of a guy to do that.
If I was receiving that on there and he'd already seen that, I wouldn't have a friend.
So you didn't log in on his phone?
Yes, I did.
Who's your friend? What's his name? Your friend just came over? So you don't have play dates at 39 years old?
No, we usually sit out here and sit around the bonfire.
Yeah, you didn't log into Telegram. He didn't log into Telegram on your phone.
I'm not going to sit here and tell the truth all day long and be called a liar all day.
Because you didn't log into. You said you were logged into Telegram 4 days ago, and then when I said where is it on here, you said not on this phone.
Yeah, on a friend's phone.
No.
You can log into your Telegram on anybody's phone as long as you have your phone number.
Right. So nobody your Telegram. You logged into it. So I mean, dude, it's just.
If I didn't log off of it, then who knows? I mean, I can log into my Telegram on anybody's phone. I could log into it on your phone.
You could, man. You could. But you wouldn't. You wouldn't log into Telegram on his phone. It just didn't. Who's your friend that came for the bonfire? What's his name?
Let's see. I've got Derek. I've got Kenny. I've got Eric. I mean, the list can go on.
Are Derek and Eric brothers?
No.
Oh, so you just found two names that rhyme just coincidentally, that just both live here, that are your friends?
Well, I can go on. I can go with Cody.
Yeah, you just have tons of friends?
I have a few.
Are they work buddies or?
No.
How do they know you?
They're family friends. I've known them since we were kids.
Yeah, they just come here for the bonfire?
Yeah.
When's the last time one of them came for a bonfire?
I had one 2 weeks ago. I had one up here 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Is that the last time any of them came over for the bonfire?
We have fires here all the time.
Okay, so is that the last time they came over?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're logged into Telegram 4 days ago and nobody was over at your house? I mean, come on, dude. It's like, you know, honestly, I mean, I just don't think that. I mean, it's just contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. I mean, when am I going to hear what actually happened, bro? Because there was no bonfire 4 days ago because it was 2 weeks ago. Apparently, if there was even one at all, it probably wasn't even one. And I mean, they covered the bonfire, but there's no bonfire 4 days ago. There's nobody over 4 days ago. But it was on your friend's phone. Now it's like you're all over the place. You know you're all over the place. And you're trying to gaslight me by saying like, oh, well, I'm not going to keep standing here telling the truth. I mean, dude, come on. You know, Emmett, I had this wall right here. Well, if this is telling the truth, then please lie to me. Maybe that's the opposite. If you have this wall right here, I have this wall, you know, that hey, you're a good guy that just made a mistake or whatever. Each lie you're telling me is just tearing down a brick. It's tearing down a brick. It's tearing down a brick. One brick, just another brick, another brick, another brick. It's just till it's gone, bro. Till I'm just starting to think that, hey, man, you're so deep into this, that you're so guarded about it, you don't even want the hand that's trying to pull you out of it. Face your phone one more time, please. What's K-Chat?
I don't know. I haven't got a chance to use it yet.
Well, there's no signal out here. But I mean, dude, you have an old phone in there.
I have a broken phone.
Yeah. You have a laptop?
Nope.
Any computers in the house?
Nope.
From
Don't own one.
From your parents or grandparents?
Nope.
No.
Mom doesn't know much about the internet, and Grandma, she's too old to know about it.
Yeah. So who pays for the Wi-Fi?
Mom does.
Yeah.
Our TV runs on it.
Okay. What's the Wi-Fi name that you'll have?
I don't know. I'd have to pull it up down there.
Yeah. Who's your internet provider?
That I don't know either.
Yeah. How do you know your Wi-Fi passcode?
Because Mom gave it to me to put in my phone. And once something's logged on to it, all you got to do is say keep logged on, and it won't never log off.
What color is the modem inside?
I don't know. I've never looked at it.
You never looked at the modem inside?
No. There's no point in it. Lincoln on this road?
What the hell's going on today? Strange indeed.
Yeah, somebody's going to get drugs.
So, I mean, you don't even know the name of your own. I can tell you my own Wi-Fi name easily.
Well, it's not my Wi-Fi.
Do you use Wi-Fi on your phone, or do you just use the phone service, or LTE or whatever, or 4G, whatever the it's called?
I usually, if I'm on my internet and out here, I use my phone service.
Yeah. So, like when you're here, you use phone service?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, your phone has no service right now.
Well, it does down there where I'm at.
Yeah. So you don't hook up to your Wi-Fi down there?
9 times out of 10, no.
Okay. So at home, you use your phone service?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay. Why would you not use your own Wi-Fi?
Because it's not mine. I'm not paying for it. It's not mine.
Oh, so only your mom uses the Wi-Fi?
It's hooked to her TV.
Okay. I see. I see. When do you so basically, have you ever used the Wi-Fi?
I've used it once when I run out of phone data.
So you used it one time or you used it once? What do you mean?
Once.
So you've only used the Wi-Fi one time?
Yes. When I run out of phone data, then yeah, I hook to it once. But here lately, I've been keeping time on my phone.
So you've ran out of phone data one time and had to use the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, because I forgot to get my phone card.
When was this?
2 months ago.
Okay. So, do you ever do you ever try to use the Wi-Fi ever?
I don't need to.
Do you ever click settings on your phone and just see maybe I'll try to use the Wi-Fi today? Ever?
I don't need to.
So you never went to your phone settings and clicked Wi-Fi ever? Besides that one
I've clicked hotspot.
Okay.
But that runs off my data.
Okay. So you really never use the Wi-Fi, pretty much?
No.
Okay. So you never use the Wi-Fi, but somehow you know that the Wi-Fi starts exactly when they get past that tree.
Yeah, because my mom uses it. Her phone don't get service down there.
Okay. So
my phone does.
Okay, so you don't.
She's on a different cell phone.
You don't know about the Wi-Fi, but you know exactly into her Wi-Fi. I mean, Emmett, none of this makes sense, man. None of it. Your
life don't make sense.
Yeah,
we live it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. You know all about the Wi-Fi, where exactly it starts. Your mom didn't just tell you oh, Emmett, it starts right here. No, Emmett. Well, I mean, I want to give you an opportunity to just tell me the truth, because you know what? If you really thought, I think you think that I'm just here to you over, bro. That's why you're not telling me the truth. And I get it, but If I was here to screw you, Emmett, do you think I'd still be here right now, being patient with you?
I've been telling the truth.
Nah, man. You lied about the Wi-Fi. You lied about the messages. You lied about Telegram. You lied about the bonfires.
I didn't lie about Telegram. I just didn't say anything about it.
Yeah. When did you help him with the race car?
I'm done. My mom's cooking dinner down there, and this is...
Oh, you can go. I mean, I'm just letting you know this all really doesn't look good on you, man. Looks terrible. This all looks very terrible, Emmett. And the fact that you can't even at least explain why this happened, why it was the way it was.
Because most of it I can't understand. I can't tell you. I wouldn't know.
I think you could have gone just carried away. Maybe you're, I don't know. But hey, man, if you're just cool with just honestly looking like a very bad online, it is what it is, man. I didn't think that's what you were.
It's because I'm not.
Well, I think the messages, the lies speak for itself. And if that's what you want to stick to, Emmett, be my guest. I'm trying to give you an out. I'm trying to have you explain your side of what happened. Because there's no way someone like you who cares about kids just does this. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
maybe I'm the
I've
dumbass.
tried to explain it to you, and honestly, I'm being basically called a liar over and over.
Well, you objectively lied. You contradicted yourself. I mean, it doesn't look good. You know that. It looks terrible. Look, man, I don't know who you fool down there. Dude, you can be a good liar, but I mean, it's easy for me to see. Okay? I mean, damn, bro. I think you just got carried away. But this is a deep, dark secret. There's a reason I wanted you to come to the mailbox rather than go down there.
Well, I've told you everything I can tell you about it. I'm tired of being told that I didn't get when I know I did.
It's just weird because me or my friends have never received child on Telegram before.
Well,
Stay
on there long enough and you probably will.
It's been a few years. Just on political channels. You don't know nothing about the Wi-Fi, but you know it starts exactly there, but you only use the Wi-Fi once in your life. I mean, Emmett, the truth is just not, you're telling me everything but the truth. You're basically crossing off all the lies to where the only truth is that you've had to up online activity, and you don't even want the help for it. You don't want to get it turned around, bro. It's okay. Not everybody wants help, or not everybody can be helped.
Because I'm not doing anything like that online.
But you are. It all came back to your phone. All of it. You want me to go pull up the for you?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You can pull up the app, download the Wi-Fi yourself.
No.
Go right ahead, try it. It can do it.
What's the app called?
It's on Play Store. Look it up. There's a couple dozen of them on there.
Yeah. No. Just doesn't.
You don't believe me? Fine.
Because
look it up.
So, who would have driven here? And obviously nobody. Nobody your Wi-Fi. I mean, it's crazy because you could have told me that maybe you lost access to your account, maybe this or that, but you came up with the most ridiculous lie possible that somebody drove here onto your Wi-Fi, and we're talking daylight here, man.
Could have been my piece of brother too.
Oh, okay.
You don't believe me on him? Ask my mom. He's a total piece.
So you think your Wi-Fi?
It's possible.
So
he's been on it many times.
So everybody just knows Wi-Fi around. Amazing. So, I mean, Emmett, this is all during the day multiple times where they come here and they literally, they go right there and you didn't notice the car one time.
You see what we're looking through?
Yep.
Okay, then.
I can see the house.
Barely.
And I could clearly see it from that.
When there's green, you can't see none of it.
What do you mean when there's green?
When it's all green, you can't see nothing.
Yeah, but these messages were in February, late February to March. So this wasn't green.
Yeah, well, like I said, you can barely see the house. I can't even see the front door. I'm seeing the end of the trailer house, which means I can't see from the front door up here.
Yeah, but I thought the Wi-Fi doesn't start until you get like past that tree.
It doesn't, and you still can't. Right there where that box is, and you still can't see the front door.
Yeah, I mean, Emmett, just come on, man. It just doesn't. And someone who's outside like you all the time, you don't see it. None of your relatives notice.
Usually on the other end.
Oh, okay. So all these tire marks here. Nobody leaves the house, huh?
Yeah, my mom in her truck.
What time did she go to work?
No, we've been helping my aunt for the last 6-7 days.
Oh, really? Sorry to hear that, man.
I've been gone for 6 or 7 days helping my aunt rebuild.
I mean, who have you told that to? Does anybody know that you're doing that for your aunt?
Yeah.
Who knows?
A lot of people knows that. My ex, her boyfriend, because I let them know, hey, if you attempt to bring my son over, I'm not here. I'm helping my aunt.
Have they ever tried to bring your son over?
She brought her to see my aunt, or one of them. I've got an aunt that lives here. I got an aunt that lives over Liberty. My aunt over. No. Just right on up the road.
Well, that's just a big coincidence because here in the messages, you also said, I just got done helping somebody with something. You want me to pull that up for you?
Like I said, I
mean, that's funny. So it was your aunt that you were trying to help?
No.
Oh, no? So you weren't helping your aunt, but you... That's weird.
I've been helping my aunt, yes.
Huh?
But I wouldn't tell anybody on here that I was helping my aunt.
Dang, so how would they know at the same time you were helping your aunt that you were helping your aunt? How would they know this, Emmett? So the guy who's on Facebook to help people wouldn't tell anybody that he's helping people? You said here, girls and men sucking on men and men licking on girls that have... I've got videos of that stuff if you ever want to see one.
I've never said that to anyone.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So again, I'm a liar. Like I said, I've told you the truth as many ways as I can tell you, and Mom's cooking dinner down there.
You said you wouldn't send those pictures if you weren't allowed to, and when you curse on the voice thing, do you really do talk to text?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Why does it do the little? So why does it censor the curse word? Is that like a setting you have?
No, I don't have that setting on my phone or anything else.
Oh. Weird. Who does your do they have their own house, your ex and, because this could make sense, your ex and her boyfriend, do they have their own house?
Yeah.
So they don't live with their parents or nothing? Oh, okay. Well, that's funny because here you said, shut up, what do you like to see that? Would you like to see that one? And you said that picked up everything, including what my mom was saying. So, couldn't have been one of them if they said that picked up what my mom was saying. Another contradiction from Emmett. That picked up everything, including what my mom was saying.
Doesn't mean they don't have family come see them.
Oh my God.
I mean, come on. There's all kinds of reasons that could be like that.
Uh-huh.
But you're not...
So they wouldn't have family come see them, but they would also need it. So the family would have to be seeing them, but they would also have to be here on your Wi-Fi. Pick one.
Okay, so, all right.
Emmett, you're full of...
Mom, say I'm my ex. Yeah, my mom comes see me. All right, well, let's go get on my ex's Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
My mom's sitting right next to me.
Oh, so you think her mom went with her to your house?
You never know.
Oh, Emmett, this is bad. This is bad, dude.
Regardless,
this is
either
terrible.
way it
This
goes,
is
I'm being
terrible.
called a liar.
This is terrible.
And that's exactly what everybody wants to do.
So you think her mom would be cool with her just you and because the thing is, like I said, dude, I already talked to her. It ain't her.
You already talked to her. Then what's her name?
What's her name?
Yeah, you know my name.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Well, that's easy because you're the one sending the messages.
Exactly. That's easy. Well, if you talk to her, you know her name.
I would know her name if I talked to her.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it's a name you wouldn't forget.
Same I wouldn't forget. I mean, like I said, I have it on my phone. I can go show you what her name was. If you want me to?
It's a name you wouldn't forget. You wouldn't have to pull it up on your phone. If you talk to her, it's a name you would not forget.
Well, I did talk to her, and she obviously had no part of these messages. So the thing is, I'm not going to let this get turned on me because it doesn't matter, Emmett. We already have your Telegram history. We have everything on you. So, I mean, whatever. If you don't want to get help for this, if you don't want to help yourself, then cool with me. Cool with me, Emmett. Fine by me, bro. Because nobody would look at this video, this recording, whatever. Nobody would look at this and say, oh, he was so truthful. Why is he getting harassed? No. You're smart. You're probably 120 IQ, easily.
Someone who can't read, can't spell is probably 120 IQ. Yeah, that's
Well, you have common sense and you're articulate. And you obviously read what she was. I mean, if you'd ever talked to these girls on the phone, you had to read what they were sending you.
Like I said, there's an app that allows it to read it to you.
Mm-hmm. What's the app called?
Oh my God.
What's it called? I'm just curious. Maybe my grandma can use it.
Then look it up on Play Store.
What would I look up?
Apps that read to you.
So you don't know what the app you've been using forever is called?
If I use it, I don't look at what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I can't read it.
So you were on MySpace on your... This app existed when you were on MySpace?
No.
Oh, okay. So how are you on MySpace?
My ex. She set that up for me.
Oh, okay. No, I believe you do the talk to text. But I mean, Emmett, like nobody's gonna look at this recording and just be like, "Wow, you know what? He kept his story straight." No, nothing. The reason I know that you've dipped your toes into some water you shouldn't have been dipped into is because you lied to me. If you would have just told the truth and said, "Hey, man, yeah, I have up. Let's turn this around. I want to see my son. I want to get some help for this," then, dude, it would be so easy to just do that. But you're like hitting my hand away rather than just taking it and just saying, "Hey, bro, let's do this." But it's okay.
Because I'm constantly being called a liar when I'm not lying. Anybody would get offensive over that.
I didn't think you were lying at first, but I mean, if you're accusing people of going to your driveway and hooking up to your Wi-Fi.
If I download the app, I could go to your driveway and hook up to it. It's easy. Anybody can do it.
When they have no signal.
Look it up.
Okay, but nobody has signal out here. You don't have signal on your own phone out here.
Everybody's phone is different. I have signal down there where my mom doesn't.
Okay, so they would have had to gone where there's still no signal and hook up to it, unless down there where you could have seen their car. But I mean, we're talking about something that just didn't exist, that never happened.
Okay, so you can't download a Wi-Fi at your own home and then go somewhere and somebody's Wi-Fi. That makes a lot of sense.
Because I mean, your Wi-Fi never got.
Well, I guess I can have mom call our provider and find out.
Oh, I would love that. But you're not actually going to do that, though. So, I mean, whatever, Emmett. I'm going to give you one more chance to just kind of fess up. And like I said,
I've been truthful, and I've been called a liar the whole time.
Emmett, the thing is, I don't think you are a dishonest person. I don't think you are a dishonest person, Emmett.
Then why are you constantly trying to make me out as a liar if you think I'm not a dishonest person?
Because your story just didn't add up. Because look, you would have had
nobody's story adds up through life.
You would have had
holes in yours if I wanted to, if I had a way to look it all up.
You would have had my trust if you just said, hey, I sent these messages about the Cherokee stuff, but all the stuff I didn't send. But you didn't. You said you didn't send any of the messages. Why did that change?
To a name that I didn't know. I was never given a name.
Yeah, but I mean, what I do know is you talked to a lot of kids online before. You received child.
And deleted.
Yeah, I can connect the dots enough with that, man. And if that's what you want to leave it at, then by all means, dig your own hole, Emmett. I came here to help you, to turn this around. And if you don't want to help you, then whatever, man. I came here to.
People sent me stuff that I have deleted and blocked, and you're going to hold that against me for deleting and blocking. Oh, yeah, that's.
Because that's not the full story, man.
Well, like I said, I've told the truth as many ways as I can tell it to you, and I'm being called a liar. Mom's cooking dinner down there, and I'm getting hungry.
Do whatever you want. I'm not holding you here, but I just wish you told me. Like, when did you first receive CP on Telegram?
I don't remember. It's a long time ago. And when I do receive it, I delete it and block it.
Was it a couple of years ago?
Don't know. I don't keep up with what I get sent when I delete and block.
But you remember stuff so well. Like you said.
Yeah. Months ago, not years ago.
Okay. So was it past months ago that you received it on Telegram?
I blocked one 2 months ago.
Okay.
In fact, I blocked one the other day.
The other day, like how recent are we talking?
About a week ago.
Okay. So is this on
my friend's phone?
Oh, your friend's phone. But you said. So did he see that you blocked it?
Yeah.
Oh, but you said.
He's seen I blocked it.
But you said he.
If I didn't trade it, I wouldn't have a friend.
But you said no. You said if he saw that you were receiving that stuff, you would have no friend. Now you changed your story again. So when you log into your friend's phone, that's when
he sees it's blocked and deleted. That's a whole nother story. If it's not blocked and deleted.
Who's that? Your people?
I don't know who that is. They probably won't go around you, and they can't because they don't know what's coming over that hill.
Does one of y'all live down there?
No.
I was gonna think about buying them old cars.
How long were you logging into your friend's phone for?
5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, and you were on it the whole time for 5 or 6 hours, just on your friend's phone.
He didn't care.
So were you just on it for 5 or 6 hours straight?
I play around. I play around on all kinds of internet on his phone.
So who saw the CP, you or him? It was sent when you were on it or when he was on it?
While I was on it, he was sitting next to me. He's seen I blocked and deleted. That's why I'm still friends with him.
Oh, so basically he was just watching you on Telegram for 6 hours. Is that what happened?
Gives him something to do.
Oh, so he sees you just browsing Telegram for 6 hours. Come on, man. Who would do that? No, come on, Emmett. Why do you think you're being called a liar? Your friend you weren't even on Telegram on your friend's phone. Because you contradicted yourself again with that. Because he was last here 2 weeks ago. But then you said you got sent CP a week ago. Come on, Emmett. Just Jesus, dude.
I said a week or two.
A week or two? Doesn't matter. It wasn't on his phone. Because you said you were last logged into it 4 days ago on Telegram.
Well, regardless. I'm constantly being called a liar.
You're not the victim here, man. You're not. I thought you were. I thought people would just send this crap to you, and you got sucked into some bad internet. And Emmett, dude, I'm trying to tell you, it's not the end of the world, man. It's not. It's internet stuff.
And I'm trying to tell you, it gets sent to me, I block and delete. But you're not
You're not. I think where there's a middle here that we're not reaching. I think it's been sent to you so many times, and you've had to keep constantly blocking and blocking and blocking. I don't think it was 3 or 4 times on Telegram, because if it just happens to get sent to you when you're allegedly in your friend's phone, which you weren't, but you know, you're receiving it probably daily. So
and I'm not on it daily either.
every time you're on Telegram, you're receiving it. Because you know how I can tell when you're on Telegram. And I can just see when you were last online. It's that easy. No involved. So, look, maybe there's a misconception, okay? But you're receiving it every time you're on there.
And I delete and block when I see it.
But you're getting it every time you log in. Why?
Don't ask me. I have no clue.
So it's more than 3 or 4 times.
Regardless, I delete and block. I don't want it.
Why do you have to block CP every day you're on Telegram?
Don't ask me. I have no clue.
So give me a real number. Have you had to block it thousands of times or hundreds? Give me a
Well,
number.
I'm not on it every day.
Okay. But you've logged into it hundreds to thousands of times. So how many times have you really had to block it? If it was that much that you had to block it, then tell me.
Block probably 20 of them a day when I log on.
20 child accounts?
Yeah. So I've blocked several people, a lot of people.
Well, Emmett, I don't mean to call you a liar, but when you tell me it's 3 or 4 to 20 a day that you're receiving it from, now I see where you're coming from, see where I'm coming from too. You can understand my side too, right? I hope you do.
I can see some of it, yeah.
Okay.
But not a lot of what you're saying, no.
Okay. So you receive child
That I block.
20 times every time you're logged in on Telegram. So it's a lot. So if you've logged into Telegram 50 times, which is probably on the low end, you've received child 1,000 times.
In which you're adamantly forgetting that I delete and block. I don't want it.
Why do you keep going on Telegram if that's not what you want?
Because I have actual friends on there that I talk to.
Really? Where are they from? Where are they from?
I've got some here, some up in Canada. I've got some down in Mexico. I've got some over in Australia. I've got friends I actually talk to on there.
Where do you know these Australian friends from?
Type in a name. Look it up. Hey, he's from Australia. Let's see if I want to talk to him. Hey, how you doing?
That's weird. So they can easily just have a Facebook too. Okay. So yeah, you were truthful about that. I do see that you receive child a lot of times every time you're logged in.
And I delete and block.
Do any of those Australian friends or any of those people that you friend, do they send that stuff to you? Maybe you didn't know they were going to send that to you, but do they just happen to send it to you?
None of them have, no.
Okay.
But like I said, you can look up any name you want to on it.
So 20 times a day, are you blocking the same person every time, or is it?
No, you can't block. Once you're blocked, you can't log back on to that person.
Okay. So you're receiving this 20 times a day. So there's 20 different people hitting you up, sending you child. If that's the case, that's the case. I'm just trying to figure it out. Is that the case?
Pretty much. And I delete and block. Like I said, to each their own. I don't want a part of it. Keep it to yourself.
Wow. So most recently, so when you were logged in Telegram 4 days ago,
I deleted and blocked a few.
Okay.
But if it's going to be that big a deal that I have to delete and block them, I guess I'll just discontinue the account. And
so if that Telegram hasn't been on your phone in a long time, what other phone was it on? Or was it on this phone you deleted it?
it's It's not been on this phone ever.
Okay. So it hasn't been on this phone ever? Never on that phone?
No.
Okay. So just on another phone?
So next time my buddy comes over, I'll just delete my account.
Yeah, but so you log into your friend's phone once on Telegram. So what other phone was it on? That was yours.
The other phone it was on got run over.
Okay. So that's the broken phone in there?
It's the broken phone down there, yeah.
Okay. Who did it get run over by?
My mom. I went to step out of the car, and when I dropped my soda bottle, well, I reached down to pick it up and dropped my phone. And she backed over it.
Where are y'all coming from?
We were going to Walmart.
Oh, so this happened in the Walmart parking lot?
No, it happened down there. We was going to Walmart.
Oh, okay. So she backed up that way. I'm confused.
Oh.
Man, Emmett. So basically, right now, you've received child too many times. So help me help you. How many of these people have spammed it to you? And I don't mean you've asked for more. I mean they send a ton of images, and how many of them have spammed you?
And they get blocked and deleted.
Well, how many of them spam you with images of this type of stuff?
I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
Do you think a lot do?
There's a lot out there, yeah.
That spam you with it?
And it doesn't matter because, like I said, I block and delete them, and I go on. I ignore it. I don't use it. Don't need it.
Okay, but why are they sending? How do they know to send you stuff as young as infants and toddlers? How do they know to do that to you, man? Not once, but multiple times.
No clue.
How do you feel after seeing those images of infants and toddlers?
Pissed off, and then I delete them.
Okay. Are these videos they send you, sorry, are these photos or videos they send you of infants, are they getting those photos? They are, man.
Not that I've noticed. Of course, I don't pay attention to them. Like I said, I delete and block.
So what do you notice in those photos of infants and toddlers? Are they just naked and posing or what? Tell me what they send you so I can find them. Because obviously they're the real bad guys, dude. You're not. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You're not the bad guy here. Because they're actually taking photos of little kids and sending. That's so Emmett.
Yeah, it is.
So you need to tell me. I need to know if these kids are being exploited. Because do you want to help me save these kids? Do your little part or not? How many times do you think you've received a picture of an infant or toddler on Telegram? It's too many to count. Tell me.
Infant or toddler? None.
Yeah, none. But,
not that young, no.
But I asked you, how do you feel after seeing them? And you said pissed off.
Anyone would be pissed off if somebody's underage.
Okay. So what was the youngest we're talking? I know it's not 13 because none of these Telegram traders stop at 13. They're sick, man. Are we talking 8 years old, 7 years old, or what?
The first ones I see are the older ones, and that's when I delete them.
Yeah, but some...
When I pull it up, the first thing there, what I see... block, delete.
Yeah, but it's not like they start like, here's 14, 13, 12, 11. There's some sick, Emmett.
Yeah, I know there is.
Yeah. So how many have sent you stuff as young as toddlers? Like 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds? That looked like that to you. I'm not saying you asked them. I'm saying if you had to guess how many kindergartners are you getting sent? How many times has this happened?
I wouldn't know. I don't keep up with it.
Okay. Has it happened more than 5 times? You think?
If I had to take a guess, maybe 3 or 4.
Where
that young.
Okay.
And I've blocked and deleted.
And that's toddlers, right?
That's not toddlers, no.
Like what? 5, 6, 7 then?
7.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
And I've blocked and deleted. I don't want to see that. But
okay.
like I keep telling you, there's no point in me reporting it because ain't nothing going to happen to them in the first place. And as far as that goes, to each their own. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to see it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So delete, block.
Just weird knowing you have a son. You would not want that to happen to him, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get custody of him. So I know it won't happen.
Yeah, but I'm thinking somebody that doesn't want no part of it would do a little bit more than block. Oh, man, damn it. Jesus Christ. This is...
I've reported it before, and guess what? They just keep sending.
Reported to who?
Telegram. Nothing happens.
So you report their account and they keep sending it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. How, so...
Then I delete and block, and I've been deleting and blocking ever since. I reported it once, nothing happened. They kept sending it. All right, fine. Delete, block. You're done.
How long did they keep sending it for? Like, how many days we talking here before you're like, all right, okay, nothing's happening to them?
They sent it once, I reported it. They sent it again, I reported it again. Third time, nothing happens. Delete, block. You're done. No, I don't want it.
So is this
Usually,
over the...
you report somebody on that stuff once, they're going to do something about it. Well, they didn't. So I did. I deleted and blocked.
Oh, man, Emmett. We got to a point... I'm not doubting that's how it started for you.
It's not how it started for me because it's not started for me. I will continue to delete and block. In fact, I'm going to delete, period.
Knowing that you receive tons of images of child every time you log into Telegram, you log into your friend's phone, doesn't make no sense, Emmett. But anyway, well, I want to get you some help for this because you're not a bad guy.
I say you got a sinus infection.
Well, I'm getting over a cold. I was worse yesterday.
You need some NyQuil.
I took Dayquil today. Look, man. Man to man, dude. Whew. You're not this guy. You're not.
No, I'm not.
I know. I know. But there's a difference between being a liar, which you're not, and being ashamed and feeling guilty about... I know.
Oh yeah, I'm ashamed. I shouldn't have to delete and block. They should have taken care of it when I first reported.
You have a kid of your own. You would kill anybody that hurts him.
Yeah, I would, in a heartbeat.
And here you are.
The shame thing about it is I shouldn't have to delete and block. They should have taken care of it when I first reported it.
No, the shame thing about it is that you got turned and converted into something you never wanted to be.
No, I didn't. Like I said, I delete and block. Don't want to see.
Did these profiles that just spam you with it, do they have pizza symbols? What does the average one look like?
I don't pay attention to the symbols on them. The minute I see a picture, I delete and block. So I'm not paying attention to what's up here in the corner or whatever. I see the picture. Well, I don't want to see that. Delete, block. I'm not paying attention to what the symbol is or whose name or whatever's on it.
So help me help you with this. I know people have Telegram groups where they send this stuff around and they add people to it without them consenting, obviously. Have you been added to a group with this type of stuff and had to leave it, block it?
Not that I know of, but I can check. And if I have, then I'm going to delete the whole damn Telegram app. Because if I can't be safe on it either, I'm not going to continue using it.
Where are you going to delete it from?
Well, I'd have to log on to my friend's phone with it, so I'd delete my app from his phone. Yeah,
come on, dude. You're going to delete...
You can delete your app from someone's phone. See,
I thought, doesn't he have Telegram too?
Huh?
Doesn't he have Telegram too?
Yeah.
Okay, so wouldn't he be logged into his? What do you have to worry about?
Because when he logs off of his, I can log on to mine.
How about you just never log on to yours again? Why do you need to delete it from his phone?
Because if it's still a Telegram app that's open, they can
send stuff.
stuff.
Not how it works. Nope, you just have to put in your phone number. Not how it works at all. You can't. It's not Instagram where you can just switch accounts, or Facebook where you can just switch accounts. That's not how it works, Emmett. You know that. You're not an idiot.
Whether you're on it or not, they can still send you stuff.
They can send stuff to your account, but it's not logged into his phone. So what are you worried about? Nah, it's not how it works.
Because I don't want it on my account. So yeah, I'll log onto his phone and delete my account. How's that?
Oh, but you said you were going to delete Telegram. So, Emmett, I mean, you know...
I'm not arguing. I've been honest, and I gotta go eat. My stomach's growling. I'm hungry.
Well, go ahead.
Thank you. Good night.
We have no signal out there, and he's like 30 minutes away from here. So, we just came to go turn it in, and, Oklahoma's always good with arresting, so we'll see if he gets arrested by the time we drop this video. But yeah, we're here with the cops right now. I mean, Sheriff, that's law enforcement, right? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just want to turn it in. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Did you get him on camera there too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we're just to be safe, we're gonna head to Wichita. We're gonna head to Wichita Falls PD to go turn it in too. Wow. Zoom in on it. Rafilos. Filos, guys. Are those all law enforcement officers? And they're in the video?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I think they're all just fascists.
Yeah. Remember, we gotta put them in the video, but we also have to say they're bad. What about this for these like police badges?
I think so.
These are Nazi signs.
Wow. Okay, for you. Okay. And the cop car just filled with Easter eggs. We're around the country posing as like minors online and online across the country. We're from Houston, but we just travel all over doing this. And there was an individual by the name of us who we believe to be a 13-year-old girl. He said he wants to have sex with her, have a threesome with her and her friend, and get a hotel room. He never followed through with that, but he was just very sexual in the messages. And he said he's talked to other minors online before, and he said that he's on this app called Telegram where he's receiving links to what seemed to be buying pictures of minors and stuff like that. But that's all he would say about Telegram. But we interviewed him at his home, and he admitted to sending all these messages that were like sexual in nature to who he thought was his kid. And yeah, we just want to turn it over and see if y'all would do anything about it or these are out of order now. That's the number up there.
Hey, you see that? That's our first international arrest in Canada. Oh, you see that? That's our arrest in our 42nd state in Delaware. YouTube's censoring channels like this left and right. If you want to keep this movement alive, consider joining locals in the pinned comment. You can see all of these uncensored, no filter, for only $7 a month. And you can keep this movement alive and spite big tech. Choice is yours. You can support the group that has an arrest in 42 different states in 2 countries. You can see catches like the fire lieutenant, which I can't post publicly until after his trial. You can see all of Stinghouse content that I think is too spicy for here, plus much, much more. Contribute directly to getting these people off the streets. Keep yourself entertained, keep us going, join locals, pin comment.